Welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're returning, thank you so much for returning. I feel like when I say subscribe, I kind of say it weird, like subscribe. Like, I don't know, sounds weird to me. And my ears tell me if it sounds pretty weird. But I thought it'd be pretty cool to tell you how I met my husband. Because the story is pretty funny in a way, but yeah, so I just kind of wanted to do like a story time. Maybe I'll do these here and there. I do want to tell like how I found out I was pregnant with Avery, our thoughts about having a kid that young and stuff like that. I don't know, I just kind of want to do something like that on my channel. Not all the time, but yeah, I did my makeup. Not 100%, but kind of. I'm supposed to be meeting somebody today at like 3 because I might start watching her son. Just some extra income. It's not like all week. Well, it's all week, but it's only like 2 or 3 hours a day. So why not do it? I'm home anyways. But yeah, let's get started into how I met my husband. So I met my husband back in, I want to say 2010. We were 8th grade, I want to say. Maybe going into 8th grade. I honestly don't remember what. I want to say we met in like the 8th grade. He has a totally different story of how we met, but he doesn't remember everything, so no. So I met him at a swap meet. Well, more like a parking lot in the swap meet. If you are familiar with Corona, they used to have the indoor swap meet right there off of Main Street. And then they had Lamppost Pizza like in that area. So I was there for a car show because my dad's in a car club. So I was there with my cousin. I'm a very messy eater sometimes. I think I've gotten better, but back at that time when I met him, I was walking to the store, which is called the T-shirt Mart. It's just like one of those fashion stores, because I had a stain on my shirt. I got all dirty, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go buy a shirt. So I was, as I was walking to the store, my husband was in the parking lot with his cousin or whoever he was with. He was like calling me, telling me to go over there, to come here and all that, and I wasn't gonna go over there with a stain on my shirt. I ignored him, and I went to the store, and then I got a shirt, and then as I was leaving, he told me to go over there again, so I ended up going, and in his head, he swears like I just took off running to him. He swears I did that. I was like, no, I was walking. I wasn't gonna go the first time because I was dirty. The second time I was like, okay, whatever, I'll go. But he swears I was running to him. He wishes. So we met there, we were talking, we exchanged numbers, and then we started, I guess, dating. We were only like 13 or 14. I honestly don't remember what age we were. But, so we started talking. I'd see him occasionally. So this is where it's gonna get a little juicy on his part. Probably doesn't want me saying this about him, but I mean, everybody has a past, so I'm gonna say it anyways. So I was hanging out with him, going over occasionally. I've met some of his family. His mom picked me up a few times so we could hang out. And well, all I can say is I wasn't the only girl he was talking to at that time. It took me a while to realize it, but yeah, he was talking to other girls at that time. We never did anything sexually. I wasn't sexually active at that time. Probably sounds bad on my part. But I was not sexually active at that time. We hardly even kissed. I wasn't really into kissing at that time. It was pretty much just hanging out. And well, one time when I went over to his, I want to say his tia's house, we were there, we were we were smoking, I want to say. Well, no, before that, excuse all that, I was going through his phone because he was playing video games. So I was going through his phone and I came across a bunch of different girls' pictures, like a bunch of them. I didn't bring it up. It's just pretty much left it alone. And then we went outside. We got caught smoking. So my mom picked me up because his side was so mad. I got picked up. And then I got a call from his mother, which is my mother-in-law, cussing me out, saying a whole bunch of stuff, saying, well, he's seeing a bunch of other girls, I take him all the time, blah, 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 just saying a bunch of crap to me. And I didn't get too upset because I already seen what I seen, and I was like, okay. I just pretty much stopped texting him, stopped calling him, stopped hanging out with him. And I do want to do like I want to do like a video of my mother-in-law's first thoughts about me back then, and then when I came back into her son's life, because honestly it's like the funniest story ever. So maybe I'll try to get with her and then she could tell you guys, because honestly it's pretty funny. But so aside from all that, we went our separate ways. I was seeing somebody else. He was probably seeing like 20 other girls. I pretty much just left it at that, and then he messaged me for something. I sold something to him, and then after that I think I broke up with my boyfriend, and I want to say this was in 2013, early 2013. Early 2013. So I want to say like maybe January, or no, I think it was like December. I think it was November. Sorry, I'm all confused. It was November. I broke up with my boyfriend at that time. And then my husband texted me randomly saying if I wanted to hang out, and I already knew what I was getting myself into. I wasn't trying to look for any type of relationship with him just because I knew his past, well, not past, but I knew how he was, all that stuff. This is gonna get a little juicy. So at that time I was already, I want to say 16. So I hung out with him and his friend. We went to Castle Park. That's like his favorite place. He gets so annoyed when I say this, but he gets so mad because I said, well, that's where you take all of your girls. He gets all mad, but it's true. So I always like make little comments about Castle Park. So we went to Castle Park, and then we went to his mom's boyfriend's house, condo at the time. And we were just drinking, and then I ended up staying the night. My mom probably doesn't know this, but she's gonna find out today. So I ended up sleeping over. You know, some things happened I wasn't too proud of because I was not like that at all. So it wasn't like that. I ended up getting too drunk, and you know, some things happened. You could figure out the rest. And then the next morning, because I was already drunk, I honestly don't remember what happened, but I remember waking up and then like looking over, and he's right there, and I'm just like, no way. I go like this, and you know, you can figure out the rest. I was like, oh my god. And then I look over too, and he has a bunch of hickeys on his neck. I'm like, oh my god, no way, I did not do that. Yeah, I gave him hickeys. I'm not that proud of myself for doing that. I wasn't into all that. So yeah, that happened. We woke up, and I could just honestly remember that morning so bad. Like, we got dressed. He went downstairs first. And his mom saw those hickeys. Oh my god. I got called so many things. So many things. Like, it was the most awkwardest thing ever. I remember everything. He told her to, I think he said just to be quiet or something like that. So we left, and then we went to go eat tacos. To win my heart, you have to get me tacos. So we went to get tacos, and we weren't going out at the time yet. So he dropped me off at my dad's, and then he texted me. I forgot what he said, but then he said, do you want to go out or something? And I said yeah for some dumb reason. So we started dating, and again, I wasn't the only person he was talking to. My dumb butt still said yeah. So yeah, we had some complications for the first few years, I want to say until we got out of high school. I knew what I was getting myself into. High school, he was going to Levy and I was going to Orange Grove at the time. And then he started talking to some girl there. He would give her rides. He'd take her home. All this kind of bullshit. Excuse my language, but all this kind of stuff. I found out. I tried breaking up with him. He said he wouldn't do it again. I was like, okay, whatever. I wasn't taking the relationship too serious at the time. I honestly wasn't. I ended up staying with him, and then he was talking to some other girl. I guess they were longtime friends, all this crap. And he's like, yeah, I just never wanted to ruin the relationship. I said, well, okay, then so why be with me? If you want to be with her, be with her. He's like, no, but I want to be with you. I'm like, okay, well, something has to change. He's like, okay, I'll stop talking to her. So he supposedly stopped talking to her. And then he got sent to Orange Grove. And this is honestly where everything went crazy. Oh, wait, no. Rewind all of that, like I just said. How I said he was talking to other girls when we first got together. He was talking to some ex-girlfriend. And she was the biggest hoe ever. He was going to see her and all this kind of crap. It was just a big mess, honestly. It took a while for him to stop messaging her. Why I stayed with him, I honestly don't know why. Like I said, I wasn't taking any of that seriously. But yeah, so fast forward back to the whole him getting sent to Orange Grove. So he got sent to Orange Grove, and then yeah, honestly that was like crazy. I think me trying to break up with him there was like the hardest thing ever. He has had anger issues at that time really bad. I don't remember why. I tried breaking up with him once there. I think it was for the same reason. I think I caught him texting the other girl, like he was hiding the messages and all that, and I ended up finding it. And I told him that I wanted to break up with him. I didn't want nothing to do with him. All this crap. And then he showed up at my house, and oh my god, it was like the biggest mess. He was like, oh, I won't do it, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up staying with him, and then we were doing okay, and I can't remember what happened where he just like flipped and broke my phone in front of everybody. It was the most embarrassing thing ever. Like, I forgot what happened. I think I wasn't answering his calls or something. And I know a lot of you are gonna be like, oh my god, why did you stay with him if he was that aggressive, blah blah blah. He never put his hands on me, he never will. So yeah, I just remember him grabbing my phone. Like, he walked into the library and grabbed my phone and then threw it down on the floor, and like everybody saw. I remember just leaving school. The security guard was like, that's fine, just leave. So I left. And then he picked me up. He went to go buy me a phone. He apologized. And that is when we started being on the same phone plan. I only had texting. I hate talking on the phone. So he was like, well, since I'm buying you a phone, I'm going to get you one with talking. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my god, fine. So, yeah. And then we stayed together. We got together junior year, I want to say. And then like the middle of junior year or the end of junior year. Can't remember how long, but it was the end of junior year. Sorry, you guys. So we were doing good. Got out of high school, graduated. He started working. I started going to school, and we were doing good. I want to say we had no issues for a while, and then I got pregnant with Avery in 2016. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. In 2016, in January, we had her. It was like 3 years of us being together, and I finally got pregnant. I was not on birth control at all. When we first got together and we had that little one night thing, his mom did go get me on birth control. I don't know if that's bad on her part or if that's bad on me for getting on birth control. But honestly, it worked out. I had 2 beautiful babies from him. And yeah, I'm still dealing with his annoying but every day, but he did so much for our family. But yeah, that's pretty much how we met and how we ended up having kids. We pretty much just stayed together. I do try to leave him every now and then, and it does not work out still. We've been together for 6 years and been almost married for 3 years. So yeah, this is pretty much what I wanted to tell you on how me and my husband met. I know it's nothing like too crazy, but I'm sure a lot of you are going to be like, well, why did you stay with him if he was doing all of this crap? And honestly, till this day, I have no idea. Like I said, I wasn't taking the relationship too serious in the first year and a half, I want to say. It wasn't that serious to me. Why I stayed with him and wasted my time at that time, I don't understand why. But I guess I really liked him. I really thought he was cute, and I really thought maybe one day I could change him. And yeah, so that's pretty much why I stayed with him. And I'm sure you guys are gonna tell me something, but things happen for a reason. We are where we're at now. It takes a lot of patience. I have a lot of patience. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you guys for this little story time on how I met my husband. It wasn't the best relationship in the beginning, but that's what I get for trying to date a player. Or so he calls himself, a player, even though he's like the worst at getting caught. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you guys could give it a thumbs down. Comment down below, say you didn't care for this type of thing on my channel. I am gonna do how I found out I was pregnant with Avery and how I found out I was pregnant with Emery maybe later on. It depends on if you guys like this story time. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and turn your post notifications on so you guys can be notified when I upload a new video, which will be Monday, because I'm posting this on Friday, so Monday. And Monday's video is probably gonna be a cleaning video. I'm not 100% sure. I am gonna do like a birthday celebration for myself which will probably be either Monday, or I'll probably wait until Wednesday because my birthday's on Tuesday the 16th. So I might just wait until Wednesday to record what happens. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.